Hi, my name is Shane. I'm a university student at the University of Canberra, currently doing a master's in engineering, network engineering. While I'm in my dorm, I've developed a website called brainyap. It's a new social media website that I'm developing. Um, Now a little bit about myself as well. I also do have a master's degree in cybersecurity, which I acquired last year from Charles Sturt University. Anyway, going back to my personal project here, brainyap, what it's going to be a social network website for a closed group of people. So it's going to be a network exclusively only for university students. I have found that there's a problem with social media of today. I don't really use social media anymore, but because of the bots, because social media is just full of bots, fake users. You don't even know if you're speaking to a human half of the time. Half of the time, you're just probably talking to another chatbot, wasting your time. It's not really social media. You're socializing with a robot. So that's why I developed brainyap. Brainyap will only allow students with student domains to join the social media website. This will help mitigate bots and keep the bots off the platform, so you know you're speaking to genuine human beings, not just some robot trying to manipulate you. Um, so, brainyap's going to be like your typical social media platform. Best thing about it, it is developed here in Australia. So yeah, it's already got that over the social media platforms developed in America and China. Australia number one. Yeah, Australia number one. Now, basically, it's going to have all the bells and whistles of your social media sites. You can post pictures, um, you know, albums. You can post classifieds, um, make listings. So if you're selling stuff, you can do some bartering. Look for roommates or accommodation. You can post messages, you can post blogs, so on and so on. It's also going to have the private chat, instant messaging chat, but most people are used to on other social media websites. The instant messaging chat is going to be end-to-end encryption. I'll give you a demonstration in a minute of the platform in a second after the introduction video. Um, but it's going to be end-to-end encryption chat with a new feature as well. This new feature being that you need a secret word. So basically, imagine you're talking to two people, and you want to make sure that that person you're speaking to is a human and not a robot. So you set up a secret word and you agree on a secret word with each other. So if you suspect the person you're speaking to is not really that person, or it might be a robot or a scammer who's hacked into their social media website, you can ask them for the secret word and they got to disclose their secret word. If they don't do that, then that draws suspicion. This is something I've developed in a platform. I don't even think the other social media platforms have developed this kind of system. Um, anyway, I digress. Let me give you a demonstration of the platform. Let me just move me way out of here. And right. So when I do release this to the internet world, I'm going to give people a demo access before it's actually take on subscribed users. So the demo access is just going to allow anonymous users just to create test user accounts for the time being and just test the messaging system, and also allow people to post messages. Anonymous users are not allowed to post pictures, however, due to legal reasons. I just don't trust anonymous users posting pictures to my web server. I think that's a wise decision. For the for users who just want to, browse the website without creating a test user account, they can also enter as Voyager, which will allow them to browse the website. Moving the attention over here to the far right of the web page, you can see where the users enter in their email and their password. Now, being a cybersecurity student, masters, I definitely do take cybersecurity seriously. So emails and passwords, they all are encrypted and hashed with the hash key stored in a secure place. Won't go further onto that, but it's in a secure place. All right, so now let's log in with the Earth account. Stand by. All right, so now we're in the Earth account. The first things first, you're going to be directed to the main live feed. This is where you can see all your user posts. So if you subscribe to a user, their posts are going to show up in your live feed. So you can see here, there's some messages here. I'll get to that soon. She might exit out of those so I can show you how these work. I'll give you a demonstration of that soon. All right. So as you can see here, Titan posts a picture that it's selling gas. You can click here, view the picture in full screen mode. You can comment full pic. So you can post a comment on the picture, or all that kind of stuff works. So let me click that. There we go. So a little bit buggy because it's still, work in progress. So there's still more stuff I need to implement into it. You can see here, the user's got albums. So you can click view album. And yeah, this is Earth's album. Earth's is in a late feminine area, if I'm pronouncing that right. So Earth is a bit young at the moment. So it's using a younger picture of itself right there. So let's just go back. Now you can see here, I've got lazy loading enabled, so it does load posts 5 at a time. That way it reduces bandwidth resources, which it saves me money. It saves me money in bandwidth, because AWS, they do charge for outgoing bandwidth, so I don't want to overload the web page with bandwidth. All right. So this is the private chat messages function that I'm including. But I was playing around with it on previous versions. You can't see these messages because they are encrypted. I'm just going to clear these. So allowing users to clear messages. Pretty much it's a safety feature. So allowing users to clear messages. You can delete all the users' messages, including yours, in a private chat. That's for say domestic violence situations. So if someone or a stalker situation, someone steals your mobile telephone and somehow logs into your account because your password was not really kept secure. You can make sure all your messages are clear. If you regularly clear your messages, they can't read previous messages. All right. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to log in with Luna, and we're going to show you how private messaging works between Luna and Earth. Stand by. I've got multiple virtual machines here, so I just need to select one to log in with. I'll probably select this one. This one I should do. All right, so I'm just going to log into Luna with this virtual machine. Stand by. For the purposes of this demonstration, I do need to use multiple virtual machines, so I can emulate this working on multiple computer systems. So I can show you how all this works. All right. So, don't save it now. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to click open up this chat to Earth, and I'm going to click privacy settings of both these accounts. I'll move that out of the way. As you can see here, you got the safety number key. This safety number key pretty much confirms, it's an encrypted chat between both users. They haven't confirmed the browser yet. So the safety key pretty much to get back onto the safety key. If the safety key matches, it pretty much says this is a encrypted chat. Both users are using the right key. Now there is a signal protocol that I'll be looking to introduce later. The signal protocol, which is a more advanced version of encryption communications, which is the signal protocol is used by all the big social media providers, but that's going to take time to implement, but it will be done. So first things first, I'm going to review the device change because it's notifying that this user might be using a different browser. So I'm just saying, yeah, I confirm this device change. I do need to minimize it for it to work because I'm still working on the cache. And this other user is going, yeah, I confirm this device change. So what I've done there is these two users have now agreed with each other, saying, okay, I agree that you are who you say you are, and you're speaking to me on this device. So now they can say, okay, now they know that the person they're speaking to is on a trusted device. That mitigates, say, if someone tries to log in with stolen credentials to pose as someone that they're not on a second device, which I'll show you in a minute of how that happens. Actually, I'll show you now. All right, so let's go to another browser. This is a third system. So imagine Luna, for example. Let me bring that back up. So imagine Luna, for example, did it really keep their password safe? and someone else gained knowledge of Luna's password and they logged in with Luna's account. So they're just going to log in now. So imagine this was a malicious actor. So they're logging in with Luna, and they're going to start a conversation with Earth. Give it a minute. I'm writing multiple machines here, so it's a little bit slow. As you can see here already, the hacker, the person who's stolen Luna's passwords in this example, cannot actually see the message Earth just sent. It's saying it's encrypted. Message is unavailable because it's been sent before this browser was linked. And if you have a look here as well, these security keys are not going to match. Well, they are matching. Well, that's a bug I need to look into. Either way, it's as I said, it's not complete yet, but you can see where we're working on this. But anyway, I do have it. If it's logged into a different browser, it is encrypting previous messages. So that's a start. It seems to be sending an alert over here. All right, so yeah, that's still a work in progress, but you can see here if someone did log in with Luna's credentials, previous messages were encrypted. Still a work in progress, though. Still a work in progress. Right here. So now what I'm going to show you is the secret word function. So I'm going to set up the secret word. The secret word is beer. So Luna's going to share a secret word with beer with Earth. So if we go back over to Earth, I think now if we go back over to Luna, my bad. So Earth set up a secret word with Luna. So Luna's now received a request from Earth saying secret word action requested review secret word. So Luna can say, okay, our secret word is now beer. So Luna's just going to simply confirm the secret word. If Luna also wants to, they can suggest another secret word, but we're just going to confirm secret word for the time being. So now they got a secret word. So now say if Luna, Earth, my bad, Earth, Earth says, I need $100. Now, as you can see, Luna has got a message from Earth saying, I need $100. Now, Luna wants to make sure this is really Earth that they're speaking to, and it's not just some attacker. So Luna's going to say, okay, I'm going to request the secret word. So now Earth's been asked, what is the secret word? Now let's pretend someone has hacked Earth's account and is pretending to be them to try to scam $100 out of Luna. So this attacker, they're not going to know the secret word, so they're just going to put in whatever, try to guess, and they're going to say confirm secret word, and it's not going to like it. I still need that to automatically close after that's done. It's still a work in progress, but as you can see, it does work. Secret word did not match. Luna's now getting a message saying, oh, their secret word did not match. So they can continue the word or we continue this alert. So it's like, it's got a red flashing alert, to warn you that this person you're speaking to don't know the secret word. They're probably not who they say they are. So they can just go with you, privacy warning. Now, let's say, for example, Luna says, okay, now this is what brainyap recommends. If you get this warning, confirm outside of brainyap if this is really the person you're speaking to. I mean, it's really common sense. If you got a message from someone saying, I need $100, you're going to probably confirm with them, in person. You'll go to the house, knock on their door, saying, hey, did you send me a message over brainyap? And they'll be like, no, my kids got access to my social media account, and they try to get $100 out of you, and they'll be like, oh, all right then, that's just, we set up the secret word. So you just be like, I like beer, which will be the secret word. So they just set up another secret word. If you follow what I'm saying, suggest us another secret word. Now they get a secret word review request. The secret word is I like beer. They confirm the secret word. And it's like beers tonight. So now Earth sends another message to Luna saying beer tonight. And Luna's like, oh, okay then. I would like beer tonight, but I want to make sure Earth's kids haven't, got access to Earth's bloody social media account again and are pretending to be Earth. Because they've done that before, so I'm going to request a secret word. No, not reset. So you can reset. I'm going to select the option request a secret word. I'm probably going to color code that. So now it's requesting a secret word. And Earth is like, oh, okay then. I need to confirm who I am. So it's just going to say I like beer. And yep, it says the secret word has confirmed. Yeah, and it turns off the alert. You know who you are. That's you confirmed you're speaking to a human. So yeah. Still got to work on a little bit of regarding this secret safety key number. As I said, it's still a work in progress. It is still equipped in previous messages if someone does log in with another browser or a device under someone else's account. Previous messages are still encrypted, which is well, still good. You can still clear all the messages. So, if you want a secret discussion, you're worried your partner might find out about the sneaky beers you're having, you can just clear for everyone. And now that messages, all those messages are cleared, which is pretty useful. All right, so that's the current progress of that system I'm working for. So what I'll do now is I'll show you the rest of the website. Right. So you got a notifications panel. Notification panels do work. You get your typical notifications, your little dings. You can view the notifications and whatnot, marking them as read. So you got your notifications, which have your little the little notification number up there. You got your inbox section as well. Inbox section is just another way to chat with someone. These are old messages which have already been encrypted by old testing, because I was testing on a different device. But it is showing me that encryption is kind of working. Still needs to iron out some bugs though. They got the user's homepage, so they can edit their profile, upload a picture, so they can upload a picture. So that's all in there. They can write whatever they want in there. Well, within reason. There's a language filter on it. Well, I don't care about swear words, but it does filter for hate speech. You can say, private. We don't monitor. Just so you know, we do not monitor private chat. Private chat is unmonitored, completely unmonitored. 100% unmonitored. We can't read your private chat messages, but anything you post public is publicly viewable anyway. So if you're trying to incite violence against some group, we got a basic word list filter which will say no, you can't do that. Let me actually give you an example. I think I put Jedi in here, so if I say kill Jedi, I think Jedi is included in the list. Maybe. Yeah, see, I've included that as well. So you can't say you can't try to kill, you can't incite violence against the Jedis, and it does apologize if it's an error because their whole filter thing is not 100% perfect. We're working on it. Well, I am. Not 100% perfect, but it's getting there. It's limitations of technology. All right. So if we go back up here, we can view user blogs. So users can post a blog. They got a little typewriter button here. They can go type a blog. They can type in whatever they want for the blog article, a quick summary, little functions here. So they can, bold, italic, create a heading or center their words. They can save a draft if they want before submitting their blog. You can read the view article here. As you can see here, you can star rate blogs, so you can give this blog stars, but obviously this is Earth's post, so you can't rate your own article. But to give an example here, let's go to Mars. So Mars currently has an average blog rating of 4.5 out of 5. But let's say if Earth reads this blog and it says, oh, it wants to give out, I'm going to give you a 5 out of 5 for this instead of 4 out of 5. So it's given is that working? Oh wait, yeah, no, it's already given a 5 out of 5. So that, for example, let's give it a 3. It's like, oh, okay, you got a spelling in there, so now it's your rating is now 3. So this now should drop Mars's average blog rating from 4.5 to probably 3.5 now. That might not be working that well. Oh, I have to get a calculator out just to make sure that is working out the averages correctly. But you can see the direction I'm going there. Wait, no, it's actually, let's try giving it a 4. It shouldn't be 4. If it goes 4, then it's probably, yeah, that's another bug I'm working on. I just need to do the maths better. But it's getting there. It's getting there. You can see the direction of the website where it's going to. It's not complete yet. That's why I haven't released it. So now you got user albums. You can this is a section where you can just scroll to look at pictures. If you don't care what people are writing, you just want to look at pretty pictures, you can just scroll away as much as you want, because I'm going to be putting some ads in here, and the more ads you scroll past, the more money brainyap makes, which means we can deliver a better, yes, that's right, a better experience for you with servers and that, bigger servers. And you can upload photos directly from the photo section. You got your classified section. You can advanced search, so you can search by persons who acquire an accommodation. So if you're leasing out a room, we got an asteroid here. The asteroid says, hey, anyone got a place to crash? The asteroid can pay in some high grade minerals. Promise they won't make a mess. Persons advertising accommodation. You can see here, Earth is advertising accommodation. You can offer fresh oxygen and green stuff, or all the green stuff you can eat. Asteroid has asked if you can make room for me. Earth has been a little bit of an asterisk though, say no, it won't accommodate the asteroids because asteroids make a mess. And obviously, yeah, I click a few more conversations, and they're getting upset with Earth because Earth is not accommodating asteroids, because Earth thinks all asteroid makes a mess, which they do. That might offend some asteroids, but yeah, oh well. And yeah, you can go back to advanced search, and you just community events as well. For example, you can post for community events. Huelpa's listen to a community event for people to come in and swim in Huelpa's oceans, but you've got to give Huelpa a bit of a drilling in order to swing them in the oceans and bring a towel. Huelpa's been made fun of by Titan and Triton for asking for good drilling. As you can see here, and go straight to there. We can report a user as well. So you got, because of the government's things, and you can report them for being under age 16 of age, inciting violence. If you do user that is threatening self-harm, suicide, it does pop up with this, just saying call emergency services now. Trying to mitigate all the, issues previous social media platforms have caused. So I looked at what society issues previous social media platforms caused, and try to mitigate those issues in brainyap. And yeah, of course, and most importantly, to sum this video up, it's got dark mode. So if you want to scroll at nighttime, scrolling in bed, it's nighttime, and you don't let bright light, you can just go to dark and light mode. So yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much, that's brainyap there. So still more I need to do. I need to get that average post rating working well, because it was working in our previous versions, but somehow it's bugging up again. It's a work in progress that it hasn't been released yet. I've got to double check make sure those safety keys are working. Safety keys are working for the end-to-end encryption. Still building onto it. I am looking at the safety, the Signal protocol. Yeah, that's what they call it. The Signal protocol. Telegram, I believe, uses it. Signal uses it. The social media website, they all use the Signal protocol for end-to-end encryption. So I think I can implement into this website. probably as well. It's just it takes time. And I'm not getting paid to do this, but it is an interesting project which keeps me busy. So yeah, I will eventually release when I ironed out all the bugs. I will eventually release this demo version to the public. I won't be taking users yet, but I'll be testing people testing it so people can create a whole bunch of anonymous user accounts. Which I'll show you how that works now actually before I go. So this is how the anonymous user account system works. You end up create a test user account. Give it a minute. And yeah, it will create an asteroid for you. So it just creates that random asteroid for you, and you can just you can post as a random asteroid. But once you log out of the asteroid, you lose access to the asteroid. The asteroid's gone. Um, but yeah, that system's just gonna be for load testing and that, because before I even accept user accounts, actual students to sign up to this platform, and that's probably going to be 6 months away. Everything's got to be tested. Security testing, penetration testing, everything's got to be covered. Load on my server, how many people can run the system at the same time. I'm not going to release a broken, product to a consumer base, which is buggy and doesn't work, because then it just gets bad ratings and, I'll get like 1 star, which I don't want. Eventually as well, I will convert the code so it can be used as an application on a mobile telephone. So you can get your little pings on your mobile telephone. At this time, though, it's just a HTML-based program. It basically makes use of HTML, Python, CSS, JavaScript. But eventually I'll look at Colton, I believe it is, or React Native. I think it's React Native I need to look at. React Native, to that code system to convert it into an application. But that's again kind of costing me money, because I need to pay for subscription fees and that to host it on the App Store. And I'm a poor university student. I'm saving up for car registration at the moment. So yeah, I'll probably after all the testing is done and it is rolled out to the students, which is probably going to be 6 months from now after everything is tested. I'll see how much traction it goes. If it picks up traction and I make a bit of money from my advertising on it, and the service starts paying for itself, then I can explore options such as advancing the server, upgrading the server, and rolling out an app for the actual website, so you can use that app as well, because people like apps, they're addicted to them. Yeah, and the rollout will probably be it'll be gradually rolled out, 100 students at a time, a wait list and that while I test load on the server. It will be properly done. So yeah, that's my project. It is keeping me busy. I am leveraging AI for this. Codex GPT is quite good. It writes a lot of the code, but if anyone's actually worked for it and doesn't just listen to what the journalists or some people on YouTube say, Codex is the future when it comes to coding. But you got to be very good at crafting your prompts. And you got to review its work as well. So you got to still understand the code. You still got to review the code. It's yeah, you got to know what you're doing with the code. So and you got to structure the code and the files in a particular order, in a particular way where it's secure. I mean, it doesn't get everything right. I mean, if anyone tries to, if you do this yourself, Codex is not going to GPT is not going to do everything right. You got to give it proper prompts, like lazy loading, for example. Codec, when I said build a social media website, it didn't even introduce lazy loading, so that would have caused major problems. So yeah, it's still a complicated process with using Codex, so you got to get your head around that. Don't listen to the journalists. They're going to say, oh, it's going to do all the work. No, it does not. And anyone who's used Codec to actually make programs and code knows that for a fact. This whole thing has taken me a month to build this prototype. This is what I've shown you is pretty much what I've done for a whole month. So yeah, I'm rambling on now. I mean, you probably stop watching this video from now. Who wants to see me ramble on? But if you got in this far in the video, that's great. Yeah, I'll release the version soon. Currently on my website, I only got the front end demo operational, so you can just see what the website kind of looks like. Soon I'll release the demo, which includes the front end and the back end. So front end being the HTML, JavaScript, and all that. The back end is pretty much the code, the database, which all works in the back of the system. But I'm still doing security audits and security checks before I just rush that out. The beauty thing about this personal project is I don't have any shareholders on my back saying, rush it out, rush it out, rush it out. We want a return on investment. It's a personal project. So that way it can be done properly. And I hear stories about, developers who have shareholders cracking the lips saying, you got to rush this out, you got to rush this out. And they rush out a product and the product has security vulnerabilities in it. I don't have to worry about that. I can take my time with brainyap, and I will take my time with brainyap. I got time. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Yeah. Have a good one. Oh, I'm thirsty.